So you may have logged in on Reddit and noticed that, okay, this random subreddit that's really small just went private. Not a problem. I was on it last week. Okay, let's go to cryptocurrency. That went private as well. Okay, well, that's not right. Let's look up something else. I don't know, random subreddit. Metalcore. Oh, that went private. Maybe they offended somebody. And then you keep doing that, and you realize some of the largest communities out there, cryptocurrency, well, why is that gone? Why is that privated? Why are a bunch of other crypto subreddits privated? It's because over 3,000 Reddit subreddits have gone offline in protest. This is a June 12th protest, but it is a day early. It's starting, and already you see a bunch of these subreddits have gone private, which means if you're not a member of that community, you won't be able to see any of the postings. And they're going private for over 48 hours in protest of additional charges that will impact Reddit and third-party applications that use Reddit. So essentially there's API changes going in. It's supposed to benefit Reddit, and Reddit users are now going offline in protest because Apollo and other third-party applications which use Reddit API, for example, for browsing Reddit and customizing Reddit, where these applications are now free or very low prices, they're going to be charged by Reddit, for example, $4 to $5 a month for usage. Well, that's a problem if you're talking about free applications, because that will transfer over to these applications, which will mean the average user will have to pay $4 to $5 per month for each application, which means that the applications will begin to die off. And people are upset about that. Developers are upset. Reddit is a community that is mainly browsed by a lot of tech-savvy individuals, and many programmers, developers are on there as well. Many moderators of Reddit are also protesting that they're not sure if they're going to come back online after this 48-hour period, because there's other troubles with Reddit brewing as well. Now, it's not just that. It's also the fact that data is extremely valuable. It's the new oil. So Reddit has a lot of this data. It's one of the world's largest websites. And there's AI platforms that are scraping all of this data from Reddit and training their systems. Well, one of the Reddit executives came out and said, this data is really valuable. We don't need to be given away for free. We're going to start charging for it. And it's going to be pretty expensive. So a lot of people are upset because AI is the way of the future. That's where it's going. And we want these systems to train. We don't want data to be extremely valuable and these main company executives profiteering off of that. This is something that should be open source, open platform, and a lot of these users are going to protest now. They don't want to deal with this, and it should impact millions of users that are browsing Reddit. How much? 1.66 billion monthly users, of which 861 are active users. Both of these numbers grew by around 38 and 39% respectively from prior years, which is crazy. Over 1 billion people. Yeah, we have over 8 billion people on this planet, some without internet, some have never seen phones, and yet you're approaching 2 billion that are using Reddit from all sorts of different countries around the world. It's global. It's one of the largest websites on the planet. You have anything from your usual questions and today I learned and funny memes and videos and promotion and spam and help me out with this and programming communities, all these thousands of niche communities, to adult content, to, I don't know, all sorts of things, controversial, non-controversial politics, everything is there. And you're going to have over 3,500 communities now, some as large as over 10 million followers that are shutting down for temporary periods. But still, this is going to impact millions, potentially hundreds of millions of clients of Reddit. And the big thing is these third-party app developers are being used by a lot of these Reddit moderators. They're complaining that without these applications, where they're going to shut down, they're not sure if their moderation is going to be as effective because Reddit doesn't supply them with enough tools, and the tools that they do supply them with aren't going to do the job correctly. I'm not sure exactly what all that means, because for me, for the most part, it seems like moderating a community can be easy in certain respects. But again, I'm not a moderator. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot that goes into it. So I trust the people who are the moderators of these massive communities, because you do wield massive power. If you're a moderator of a community of 20 million, you can use it for your own profit, for your own good. Reddit is so powerful that if you post a video link through there, you can go viral the next day and boom, you have an entire career. Or you can also get destroyed completely by a witch hunt. But it's crazy. Right now, one of the most popular third-party app developers, Apollo, the founder of that, said Reddit's going to be charging them like 24 cents for every 1,000 requests that go through. And obviously there's millions of requests, and he's calculated that to be around $4 to $5 per monthly active user that will have to be paid just to recoup the costs, meaning it has to be even higher than that, and it just doesn't make sense anymore. So interesting, very interesting news. Obviously this is impacting crypto, because you have millions of links regarding cryptocurrency on Reddit, and Reddit is probably just as powerful as YouTube, in some circumstances even more powerful than YouTube for cryptocurrency. So I thought this was very fascinating news. Obviously I've seen blackouts before, but not as heavy as this, and there was a blackout for Twitter back in 2010, but this was a pretty well organized protest, I must say. So anyways, with that, have a good rest of your day and take care. Check that out. That's gorgeous. We had a good day today. Got a sale. See ya.